in the heart of an ancient African village, surrounded by dense jungles and flowing rivers. There lived a wise old crocodile named Kwame. Kwame was not your typical reptile. He possessed a remarkable intelligence that surpassed even the cleverest of animals in the region. The village, with its thatched roof huts and vibrant marketplaces, thrived in harmony with nature. The villagers respected the delicate balance of their surroundings, living off the land while ensuring the prosperity of their community. Kwame, residing in the tranquil waters of the river that bordered the village, observed the activities of the villagers with keen interest. His sharp eyes and perceptive nature earned him the reputation of the wisest animal, and many animals sought his audience when faced with dilemmas. One day, a young man named Luka, known for his adventurous spirit, ventured close to the riverbank where Kwame resided. Intrigued by the stories he had heard from his grandmother about the wise crocodile, Luka approached the water cautiously. He was a little bit apprehensive as he wasn't sure if he would get hurt by the crocodile or not. To Luka's surprise, Kwame greeted him warmly. The crocodile's deep voice resonated with wisdom as he spoke of the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of respect for nature. He told him how sad it is to watch some villagers come to the river and throw garbage and other rubbish in the river. As a token of their newfound friendship, Kwame gifted Luka a shimmering pearl he had found in the riverbed. This pearl holds the precious things and treasures of the river. Deep under the river lies golds, diamonds, Spanish silver, and gold coins and other gemstones, Kwame explained. Keep it close, and it will guide you through the currents of life. If you need anything, just say the word, and with the help of the pearl, you will find the exact location where the precious things of nature has to offer. Excited about his encounter with Kwame, Luka returned to the village and shared the story of the wise crocodile with the villagers. He showed them the precious pearl and spoke of the lessons he had learned about taking care of the natural environment. In the following month, Luka will secretly go to the hidden slope in the river for more pearls to share with the villagers. And so, the village prospered. The villagers, inspired by Luka's tale and the wisdom of Kwame, worked together to ensure that they sustained their resources. However, word of the village prosperity and the precious pearl Luka possesses reached the ears of a newcomer named Malik. Malik was a cunning and selfish individual who saw an opportunity for personal gain. Driven by greed, he approached Luka and cunningly convinced him to reveal the location of Kwame's river. Unaware of Malik's true intentions, Luka innocently shared the information about how he met Kwame and the pearl he got from him, but he did not give any other specific details. Malik, without hesitation, devised a plan to exploit the resources of the river for his own benefit. Blinded by his desire for wealth and power, one day, he secretly followed Luka to the river. He listened to his conversation with Kwame. He heard Luka tell Kwame how the villagers are prospering and living a happy life. He also told him how surprised he was to see how much nature has to offer. Kwame was happy and proud that Luka never used any of the good things for selfish or personal pursuits. After listening to their conversation, Malik realized he didn't need to suffer so much to locate the treasures the villagers are living on. All he needed to do was to get a hold of the pearl. Say the word, and everything will be his. Now, he needed to re-strategize. His first plan was to befriend Luka. He would spend the whole day with him, hardly giving him any time to do anything for himself. He will tag along him for every errand, thereby observing Luka's routine. And every time they're together, all he ever want to talk about is the secret pearl and how it works. This made Luka to be wary and watchful towards him. Even after befriending Luka for a couple weeks, Malik still haven't gotten a chance to set his eyes on the pearl. Growing impatient, he decided to explore Plan B. One day, he invited Luka over to his home and indulged him in alcohol and intoxicating beverages. Saying that Luka was completely wasted, he thoroughly searched his body looking for the pearl. But she couldn't find it. So he decided to take him home, using it as an opportunity to gain access to his room. When they got home, he quickly put him down on the bed and began searching. After searching for a few hours, he found the pearl. Delighted, he hurriedly left. After several attempts, Malik was finally able to figure out how to use the pearl. He would go to the secret slope several times in a day to gather precious gems. He filled his entire house with the gems until there isn't any space left to store them. At night, he would secretly transport these treasures to his village. One day, a thought crossed his mind. What if I lost this pearl? There will be no way for me to access the secret slope. I need to do something about that. So he decided he was going to drain the river, making dry and accessible for him anytime. And seeing how rich he had become, no one will be able to stop him from doing that. Luka, on the other hand, realized this pearl was missing, and seeing the circumstances surrounding what happened the other day, he could fathom that Malik was a culprit. He confronted him, but Malik blatantly denied the allegations. Left with no other options, Luka went back home, searching every corner of his room. But on seeing how wealthy Malik is getting, Luka was certain that he stole the pearl. He decided to confront him again. But this time, Malik, unbothered, agreed that he stole the pearl, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. He then ordered the men around him to throw Luka out with a stern warning never to return. Confused, sad, and disappointed, he went back home. Malik succeeded in draining the river gradually. The villagers began suffering as they couldn't fish or use water like they would normally do. All the lush green areas around the river turned brown. The trees withered and even plants struggled to produce food, and it suddenly felt like there was a severe drought. They were really feeling the impact of Malik's greed. Everyone looked expectantly upon Luka to help them out with the help of his pearl, but he couldn't bring himself to tell them that he has lost the pearl due to his carelessness. Not only were humans affected, also the animals and the river creatures. Kwame, sensing the disturbance in a natural order, felt a deep sense of disappointment. He realized that the trust he had placed in humans had been betrayed, and the consequences of Malik's actions threatened not only the village, but the delicate balance of the entire ecosystem. Recognizing the gravity of his mistake, Luka sought out Kwame. tears in his eyes, he said, "I have betrayed your trust, wise one, due to my carelessness." He confessed, "I did not foresee the consequences of my actions, and now our village suffers." Kwame, with his immense wisdom, forgave Luka, understanding that the boy had been manipulated by Malik. Together, they devised a plan to undo the damage caused by Malik's greed and restore harmony to the village. He told him not to worry, that they will get back the pearl and punish Malik for his greed. With Kwame's guidance, the villagers, led by Luka, lay in ambush for Malik. They attacked him one day as he was returning from the river alone. They united against the selfish intruder, bound him in shackles, and locked him up without the knowledge of his men. He was kept in the palace dungeon for a long time, while the villagers went into his home to regain all the things he had stolen for himself. They were surprised at how much he had accumulated. Acting on the instructions from the king, all the stolen items were shared among the villagers, and after several beatings, he gave up the pearl. Through collective efforts, to the wisdom of Kwame, the villagers successfully expelled Malik from their community. With the intruder gone, the village began the process of healing, working together again to restore the balance of nature and rebuild what had been lost. In time, the village flourished once more. The river, rejuvenated by the collective efforts of the villagers, teemed with life. The lushness returned, and the once barren land transformed into a vibrant landscape, echoing the resilience and redemption of the community. And so, the tale of the crocodile's wisdom became a timeless lesson for generations to come. Letting it serve as a reminder that greed and betrayal can disrupt the delicate balance of nature. But through unity, humility, and commitment to respect, we can overcome even the most challenging trials. This is a story my mother told me.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, as these help us grow. Thank you, and see you in our next story. Bye!